in Galatians 5:22 and 23. And let's review that verse very quickly. The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. So why is it sometimes our joy seems to get zapped and burn out so quickly? Well, let's examine the answer. I was at a Wednesday night service years ago at Spirit of Praise Church, and a brother named Mike Kennedy, very shy guy, stood up and in just a couple of sentences shared this incredible insight with us. He said, you can't really have any of the other fruits of the Spirit without patience. Patience seems to unlock everything. Wow. So I've had years to think about that, and it is absolute truth. You can't have joy without patience, because the moment something or someone comes along to provoke you, if you're not patient enough to stay calm and endure the test, your joy is going to fly right out the window. What about faith? Can you have faith without patience? If you're going around saying you believe God's going to do it, He's going to bring that miracle to pass and answer your prayer, but yet you seemingly don't have the patience to wait for it, well, that's a contradiction. You can't have love without patience. Parents know this, and married couples especially. Basically, anyone trying to make a relationship work knows this. This is because, once again, if you don't have patience to filter, to answer softly, stay calm, then it's not going to be a very loving relationship. You can't have gentleness without patience. You can't have peace without patience. Imagine if no one ever had patience to wait for the proper time or place, but just blurted and impulsively said whatever they wanted to say, whenever they wanted to say it, regardless of the setting, time, or place. Well, there would be no peace. James 1:19 says, "Let every person be quick to hear and slow to speak, slow to anger." Anyways, patience is emphasized very often throughout the Bible. Luke 21:19 says, and this is where Jesus was talking about enduring tribulation, "In your patience possess ye your souls." So I guess by now you're probably thinking, well, maybe we should be talking about how to cultivate patience. Well, patience is a discipline, and we have to work hard at it. But the more we practice, the easier it gets. Whenever I leave the house, hopefully prayed up and in the Word, I'm predetermined to see everything that comes at me as ordained by the hand of God. And if I know it's ordained by the hand of God, it helps me to trust the process. It helps me to be patient. It's a deception from Satan, trying to make you think that you need to be in a hurry everywhere you go. You will miss out on so much like that. Anyways, I digress. There is one last thing I'll throw into the mix here, and maybe most of us have heard it already in Sunday school. It's the acronym for joy, or better stated, it's the way to spell joy. Jesus, others, and you. Now this is scriptural. We are told to esteem others and put others before ourselves. Oh, that's unthinkable. Well, Philippians 2:3 and 4 says, "Let nothing be done through selfish ambition or conceit, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem others better than himself. Let each of you look out not only for his own interests, but also for the interests of others." Yeah, but nice guys finish last. Everyone knows that. Well, in Matthew 20:16, verses 27 and 28, Jesus said, "The last shall be first, and the first shall be last. Whoever wishes to be first among you shall be your slave. So be like the Son of Man, who did not come to be served, but to serve others, and to give his soul a ransom for many." So in summary, we can cultivate more joy of the Lord in our lives by linking up to God's presence, whether that be through prayer, praise and worship, or reading His Word, anything that brings us into His presence. And to activate joy as a fruit of the Spirit and make it last, practicing patience is key. Finally, may we not forget the simple but guiding truth that joy comes when you put Jesus first, then others, and then yourself. So apply these principles and experience a long-lasting joy of the Lord.